Financial minimalism is a lifestyle philosophy that goes beyond simply cutting expenses. It's about finding balance in what truly matters and eliminating excess, both in consumption and financial habits. But it's not about living frugally or depriving yourself of the good things in life. In reality, it's about spending consciously, investing in what truly brings long-term value and happiness, while freeing yourself from the societal pressure to consume for the sake of consuming. In this video, we're going to explore how financial minimalism can transform your life, helping you spend less and live better. Imagine waking up without the weight of endless bills, without the stress of debts that seem never-ending, and yet still having everything you really need. This is possible when you embrace financial minimalism. The first step on this journey is becoming aware of your spending. Oftentimes, we buy things impulsively because we're used to giving in to momentary desires, to the pressure of advertising, or even to the famous herd mentality. We shop because everyone around us is doing the same. Minimalism challenges us to question every expense. Do I really need this? Does this bring significant value to my life? By adopting this mindset, we start to realize that much of what we buy ends up gathering dust in some corner of the house. The clothes we wear once or twice, the gadgets that soon lose their appeal, the subscription plans we forget to cancel. Living with less means cutting these unnecessary expenses, not as a form of punishment, but as a relief. Every purchase we don't make is, in fact, a conscious choice to invest our money in something that truly matters, whether it's experiences or financial freedom. But where to start? First, analyze your spending habits. Look at your finances and see where the money is going. Categorize your expenses into 3 groups: essentials, important, and non-essential. Essentials are those things you really need to survive, like housing, food, utilities, and healthcare. Important expenses are things that, while not vital, still bring value, like a subscription to an online course you're actively using, or that gym membership that helps you take care of your health. Non-essentials are those expenses you could easily cut without missing much. The streaming subscription you rarely use, the clothes you bought just because they were on sale, or that midweek delivery that could be replaced with a home-cooked meal. Financial minimalism suggests that you drastically reduce non-essential expenses, reorganize the important ones, and optimize the essentials. For every dollar spent, ask yourself, does this bring me closer to a more meaningful life? Does this help me achieve my goals? Let's take a practical example. Imagine you have 3 different streaming subscriptions. Do you really watch all of them? Or are you paying for something you barely use? Canceling the ones that don't make much difference could free up money for something more valuable, like savings or an investment for your future. By cutting these small expenses, you'll be surprised at how much you can save without actually feeling deprived. A key point of financial minimalism is gaining emotional control over money. We live in an era of instant gratification, where everything is just a click away, and the temptation to buy something new can be irresistible. But by embracing minimalism, we learn to separate momentary desires from real needs. This doesn't mean you should never treat yourself to something special, but it does mean planning your purchases and prioritizing what truly matters. Instead of accumulating material goods that bring only temporary pleasure, minimalism encourages us to invest in experiences and long-term goals. For example, instead of spending every month on new clothes, you could start saving for that dream trip. Instead of buying the latest smartphone model, which will soon be outdated, why not invest in a course or workshop that could open new professional doors? Spending less is not about deprivation, it's about choice. Moreover, financial minimalism is also about simplifying financial management. With fewer expenses and more focus on essentials, it becomes much easier to organize and control your budget. A practical tip here is to use the zero-based budgeting method, where you allocate every dollar of your budget to a specific category, whether to cover expenses, save, or invest. This eliminates waste and ensures that every cent has a purpose. Another powerful benefit is the sense of freedom that comes with financial minimalism. When you reduce expenses and start saving, the sense of security and tranquility grows. Having an emergency fund or even paying off debts brings an incredible peace of mind that excessive consumption often doesn't allow us to experience. Finally, financial minimalism teaches us to value time as much as money. Everything we buy requires us to work to maintain it, whether it's to pay for it or to take care of it. When we simplify our financial lives, we also gain time. Time to focus on what truly matters. The people we love, the hobbies that bring us joy, and even the moments of peace that come when we're free from financial pressures. So, how can you spend less and live better? The secret lies in rethinking what is truly important, aligning your spending habits with your values, and understanding that financial minimalism is not an end, but a means to achieve a fuller and more meaningful life. It's about having less but feeling like you have more freedom, more tranquility, more purpose. By adopting this philosophy, you'll realize that living with less can, in fact, provide a much richer life in every sense.